Now, thanks to a forfeit victory last week over New Hanover, the Ashley Screaming Eagles received the #1 seed in this week's Farm Bureau Insurance Mid-Eastern Conference basketball tournament. Now, the Eagles did not have to play in the opening round on Monday, but they did hit the court tonight. And we were there, of course, to see Ashley take on South Brunswick. Andrew Mosley is a 6'5" junior. Does Mosley have range? Yes, he does, and he is pumped up after that shot. Here comes Ashley, and here comes Day Trion-Day. There he is, and this pull-up Jay is going to give Ashley an 8-point lead over South Brunswick in the fourth quarter. We're going to check out Jacques Morant. He's going to be in the paint, and he's going to score in the paint off the glass. And for the second time this week, Scott Wainwright looking for an upset, but it does not happen tonight. 64-53 is your final score. Ashley wins over South Brunswick. Ashley will play in the tournament finals on Friday for the first time ever.
I couldn't be prouder of these guys, Tim. They embody everything I've asked for 3 years and worked their tail off. They've competed every day in practice, and tonight you just see us reaping the reward of getting in that championship game.
Ashley will play the winner of this game. It is Hoggard versus New Hanover, and Hoggard senior Robert Wilkerson said it's going to be Hoggard in the finals on Friday. Wilkerson had a game-high 13 points. Hoggard played well in the first half. In fact, they led by 8 at the break. This is Romello Williams of New Hanover. How about that shot? And we're going to see Romello again. Where is Romello? Where is number 24? Well, he is going to connect. It is a three-pointer. This was a scrappy game, and Josh Hovis of New Hanover likes it to be scrappy. New Hanover played their best basketball in the third quarter. They outscored Hoggard in the third quarter by 14 points. New Hanover is your winner, 47-37. It's a low-scoring affair, but it was also full of emotion and a bit of controversy at the end. Some of the coaches and some of the fans took exception to the officiating. New Hanover will face Ashley in the Mid-Eastern Championship game Friday night. All right, let's move on to semifinal action of the four-county conference tournament. John Bowen has the shooting touch for West Bladen. He is the tallest player on the Knights team. From a bit closer in, it is going to be Sayon Dent. There is Sayon. West Bladen got off to a big lead against East Bladen, but the Eagles would not go away. Ian Hines is number 12. He's been the go-to guy all season for East. Hines goes right down the paint, 26 points for Ian, and it was nice to see his twin brother Ethan Hines back in a basketball uniform. By the way, it makes a difference when they are both on the court. This game ends up going to overtime, and the Eagles take it. 83-80 is your final score. Adonis Avery had 8 3-pointers for the Eagles. It is the 4th victory for East Bladen this season, and their 2nd victory this week. That is simply amazing. All right, let's see how the East Bladen girls did. It is East versus Midway. Patty Evers is the East head coach. Her team turns the ball over on this play. You don't want to do that, and the Raiders make them pay for it. Leah Williams, what a player she is. She gives Midway a 4-point lead in the third quarter. A bit later, Williams will make it a 7-point lead for Midway. The Raiders end up going on a 15-0 run in the third quarter on this neutral court. This game was played at Pender High School, and the Eagles never catch up. Ashley Harden tried her best to get East into the championship game tomorrow night, but it's just not meant to be. 57-47 is your final score. Midway wins by 10 over those East Bladen girls.
Move your feet.
Full Court Press Matchup of the Week, brought to you by Corning Credit Union.
And your matchup of the week is any matchup that's on the board for Friday. This could be the North Brunswick girls versus Northside, Hoggard girls versus New Hanover, or perhaps the Ashley boys versus New Hanover, and the list goes on. And right now we do have some scores to pass along from the Three Rivers Conference and girls play. West Columbus comes up short. East Columbus girls win. Whiteville boys win. See you on the Full Court Press tomorrow night. My final note is baseball. It is opening day for the Seahawks tomorrow, Amanda, and I think the weather is going to cooperate.
That's what I understand. According to Sky, it's going to be great weather.